Hello, this is Jeff. And I was just thinking about all the people who love Manhattan, the Bronx, Queens, Brooklyn, New York Yankees, Giants, Jets. Great for you. I have something for you now. I want everybody to, you see this towel here? Who lives in New York City, Manhattan, loves it, loves it, loves it, loves walking downstairs. There's Starbucks, their favorite restaurant, and everything else. First, we're going to talk a little bit about what's going on right now. Anybody look at Beijing, how China is like covered in smog? And does anybody remember from the 1970s when all of California was covered in smog? Well, with a little bit of technology, the smoke disappeared. But the pollution didn't. And this video is going to prove to you how much it didn't. Here's what I want every person in Manhattan, well, who wants to know. Any person who wants to know in Manhattan how bad the air is. Because I know that just listening to my voice, you're like, I'm just not listening to this guy. Like, this guy's just like, I'm done. This guy is just, forget it. Okay, but that's not how I think. I think that there are some people that are going to be out there and they're going to want to listen and understand what I have to tell them right now. So if you like living in cities, let me tell you something. Look at this towel here. What we're going to do is we're going to take a regular bath towel, a cheesy one, you know, about this size. Take it like this. Fold it once in half. Fold it a second time in half. Make it like a roll. Pretend your windows are from like the 1930s. Single pane, made out of wood. Kind of like a window like this. See? On painted glass. Lift up the old sash here. This is in your apartment. Watch this. Put the towel in here, like so. Now you want part of the towel inside of the window. And part of it outside the window. You don't want the whole towel outside the window. You want part of it in, and you want part of it out. Why? It's going to act as a filter. What's going to happen is that the air from the outside, if you do this properly, the air from the outside of this window is going to attempt to penetrate. And the reason for this is because you need to breathe as well as I do. So we need the penetration of air. Buildings that you live in breathe just the same. They move. They have temperature changes and everything else. You know all about that, the engineers, I know, blah, blah, blah. Put this in here, allow it to breathe for a week. Now remember Beijing and China? Smog all over the place. The same companies that made the smog here in California and in New York and all the rest of the country, Chicago and all that. Well, with some technology, the smoke disappeared. Just like they made smoke disappear when they had old musket guns. Now you just see a flash. If you're lucky, now they have even flash suppressors. But the smog still continues just the same, and they charge you just the same to kill you. So, after a week, I want you to take this towel, and I want you to pull it out of your window. Close the window. I want you to take this towel, and I want you to take it like this. Okay? Like this way. I want you to grab the middle of it, like that, and find a place to hang it in a room you're about to watch television. Maybe this room. Maybe there's just a screw right there, just that happened to be there. And sit in the room, watch TV, see what happens. Comment on this video. Tell me what happens. Did the smoke disappear? What do you think about living in the city now? Tell me about Mayor Bloomberg and portion control for billionaires when it comes to gasoline. And all the rest of how you live and how you feel in the city of New York. I'm Jeffrey Witzak. Enjoy your great day in the city of New York. We'll see you next time on I Hate New York.